Let's make a deal, rubble still skin. She wanna see my purple pickle up in the wind. Okay. Shot cut that's off, bitch, get in. And if your nigga don't like me, hit chinny chin chin.
What's down, my people? It's literally been like 2 fucking years, but it's cool. I recently got into animation and I'm slowly but surely learning how to draw and animate. But until I get that down pat, you know, y'all gonna love these stick figures today. Anyway, this is the time I ran away from home, aka moved out like a fucking idiot with my ex-best friend who we're gonna call Ani. I was going through some heavy, depression shit, so I was like, fuck it, I wanna move out. I figured maybe if I moved out and got on my own, maybe I'll, get better. Now, I don't know where this head-ass idea came from, but one day I was in the kitchen on my phone and I was texting Ani. I was telling Ani, like, hey, I'm ready to move out. Like, I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm ready to move out. And she was kind of like, well, you can always come with me tonight. You turn 18 anyway. So I don't know why I stupidly agreed to this, but I did. Literally that same night at midnight, I was turning 18. I was kind of like, hey, why not? So that same night, going out on a limb, I packed everything I had, and we had like this little stupid ass plan for her to be outside my window and for me to like go outside and like say I'm taking the trash out or some shit like that. And then that was gonna be that. I was gonna leave. So after, I did all that, I'm standing outside, with my bags, and then there's Ani. She just pulls up with her car and we're rushing to get my bags to the car. And as soon as we're rushing to get the bags to the car, everything burst open. All my trash bags, my clothes, everything burst all over the road. So me and her, we're struggling to get everything in the car. Like, to this point, like, we're scared as fuck. Like, I already know that it's gonna be like a red flag to my dad that I'm taking forever to take this, supposed trash out. So we're like trying to like throw all my clothes in her car because they were literally spread out all over the road. Like, the bags just magically burst and the clothes went everywhere, all over the road. So I have like an alarm system, like on our house. My parents have an alarm system. So when our front door is open, it makes a loud ding noise. So in the middle of us like throwing the clothes in the car, I hear the ping that my front door makes when it opens. So I'm like, oh shit, my dad just opened the door or something. He's looking outside for me. So as I'm throwing the clothes in the car and I get in, all I hear is, Kiana! Kiana! And I felt so bad, y'all. Like, I don't even understand how terrible I felt because my dad was in a whole ass panic, freaking out, looking for me, probably assuming that I just went to take the trash out and someone fucking snatched me or like took me. Like, I kid you not, that entire time when I could hear him like yelling, like as I drove off, I felt like shit. So we're driving off and I'm just thinking like, oh my god, like what am I doing? But at the same time, I knew it was something that I definitely probably needed. I needed the space and I definitely needed, the sense of freedom and like how to be an adult. So we get on the road and it feels like hours upon hours, but in reality it was probably like an hour or less because she literally only lived like an hour away from me. So we finally get to her house, and to be honest, it really wasn't that bad. The only issue I had was this aggravating ass cat that was outside of the house meowing up a freaking storm. So y'all, I'm walking inside the house and at first I'm not really like, paying attention. But as I look up and I look around, at first I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. She has a couch, a dinner table, a fridge, stove, the usual. And she has like 3 other bedroom doors. So it was a pretty spacious looking townhouse. So I'm like, okay, it's not bad. But then I noticed something. So as I look around a bit more, and for some reason something tells me to take another glance at the dinner table. So I decide to take another look at the dinner table, and I see 3 plates on the table, like covered in food. They look like they were sitting there for like a good 2 days. And then I look down at the carpet and I see fucking peas on the floor. Yes, peas, as in green peas, all underneath the dinner table. At that moment, I immediately froze. And then she walked in the house all excited, and she had like a bag of chips in her hand. She was like, yay, and my best bitch is here. But I couldn't even listen to what she was saying. My thoughts was focused on those green peas underneath the table. So after like kind of excusing the whole green peas incident, I got everything unpacked and I got settled in and I started to go to sleep. So later that night, around like 4 a.m., I'm sleeping, I'm all tucked in bed, and then I hear a loud thump. So at that point, my eyes are wide open, and I start to hear like banging at the front door. So I'm like, oh nah. So I sit up, and I have my blankets on the floor, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, why is there banging at the front door? And then all I hear is some dude, and I hear my friend Ani open the door, and I hear a guy like, man, where you been? I've been looking for you, da da da. You said I was supposed to, come over at this time. And I'm like, oh no, what is going on? And then I hear the voice of another dude, and he's like, hey, like, what's going on? You said we was gonna chill tonight, and you said you had a friend for me. And I'm like, hold up, you said she had a what for you? Oh no, not I. This is not what Kiana came here for. So then I hear a knock at my door. And I'm like, okay, I know she's not about to wake me up for this mysterious stranger that I don't even know. So I start to hear the door creak open. And when I tell you, I immediately dived back down into my bed and played completely dead. And all I hear is, bitch, you up? So keep in mind, y'all, I am still playing it dead up in this bitch. And she cops an attitude, and she smacks her lips, and she's like, never mind, this bitch sleep. Then she closes the door and proceeds to go back to her company. Like, first of all, sis, the audacity. For one, who is this mystery man that you told that I'm going to be there for him for whatever that he's trying to do? Because I don't know any of these people. Second of all, how are you going to cop an attitude because I am asleep? Like, what? But that's not all, y'all. It just gets crazier and crazier. Part 2, I'm going to tell y'all about how she started not only wearing my clothes around the house, but also started scamming me for money and doing more and more crazier shit. So stay tuned for part 2.
Water and a pepper, no rib. Big stepper, no stilts, big tip. 1K, bought my bitch a new kill. New skirt, ice skirt, big drip.